so glad to be here today with my classmates from Iceland, Chicago, Virginia, California, and South Carolina. And we're so thankful for Dr. Subtelny and all of his teaching and mentoring. We often laugh about the fact as we talk throughout the weeks of how we hear his voice in our heads as we treatment plan cases and look at patients. And so we're so thankful for our time here and for what he taught us while we were here. We had a lively crowd in the hot seat, particularly with Dr. Nader Ihsani. He was the one who would always throw out these little questions, and then my good friend Gisli Arneson was the only one in the group who would dare to stand off against Dr. Subtelny. And so I would say that often hot seats went over in length because of Dr. Arneson and Dr. Subtelny's heated exchanges. No, we had a great group, and we thank Dr. Subtelny really for his ability for teaching us to think and for teaching us to really look at the patient as a whole and consider their growth and development as we treatment plan those patients. So we're so thankful for that.
I wouldn't have to wanted to miss it for anything. I mean, I wanted to be here the moment I heard he passed away, because this is my family in the States, basically the Eastman. So here are my friends and familiar faces, and yeah, I just love to be here.
Well, another alumni said it quite well, and I think in the end, Dr. Subtelny was a tough educator, but he had a lot of heart, and at the end of it, he gave us a family, if you will. He brought us into his family by selecting us to be in his program, and you can see it with the community that's here. The crowd is smaller now than it was, but you sense it early on when you were a student here. Right after I got started, it was Dr. Subtelny's 50th anniversary of being in education, and it was a huge party. There was hundreds of people there that night, and it was kind of like an eye-opener. It's like, this is a big deal being part of this community now, so I'm not just learning orthodontics. He invited me in. And it was an early time in my education where he was teaching me in his private office, where he would counsel you on a patient's case, and he said something like, okay, budding orthodontist, what do you think? And it's just, these kind of things stay with you. So he was a gentle soul. He wanted you to be smart. He was tough on you that way. But at the end of the day, he loved all of us. And you felt it. So I don't know how you don't come to something like this, frankly.
What do you think of this celebratory funeral?
Well, that's how we would want it. And it makes it very easy to celebrate. With his great life, there's only reason to celebrate. And knowing him, knowing that's what he'd want, makes a fun party.
Did you ever partake in a glass of red wine with Dr. Subtelny?
Oh, for sure, for sure. And Merry Christmas and his surprise birthday party for him. We had great times here in his house, and he was a gracious host and always made you feel welcome, even as a resident. You knew that when it was a Dr. Subtelny party, you could let your hair down a little bit more than you could at the Eastman Dental Center, so it was a lot of fun.
So we spent 13 hours. We got here about 11 o'clock last night, and I would have walked if I had to, because Dr. Subtelny means so much to me, and Eastman is a family, and I just feel so grateful he gave me a chance, because I'm probably one of those people they had to take a chance on. So thank you so much.
Taught me to think for myself, be a great student, be a great dad, a great husband, a great friend. So, appreciate it, and we're going to miss him tremendously.
And we would never miss this opportunity to be in this sad but happy event as well. Dr. Subtelny was not just a mentor to us, but also a second father to us. I was very privileged that I get to spend with him Father's Day this year, where we spoke, and we spoke a lot of things. It's not even about orthodontics, but about life. He gave me lots and lots of good advices. And I think the best thing that really stuck in our conversation, he told me, he calls me Jeremy, by the way. He said, Jeremy, I hope you don't just sit down. I want you to stand up and fly. And that's how encouraging he was. He was a good man, and I will never forget him. and that's why we're here to celebrate his life. And it's worth the drive. It was so hard last night, coming from work, finished work at 7, we had to drive 6 hours all the way straight, but we knew that we had to make it. So we love Dr. Subtelny.